Hey guys, welcome back to the DeeTimeLove show. Today we're going to part 2 of the state of my chronograph collection. There's been a lot of change in my chronograph collection in the last 12 months, and it's going to be an interesting video, I have to say, but I just wanted to share you guys my model collection of my cars that I collect. I am a real car enthusiast. Unfortunately, I don't have, living in London, I don't have the room to have more than 2 cars in my collection. So I like to collect model cars as well. So in the top far corner there, you can see the Jaguar XJ220. Then you've got the Shelby Cobra. Then you've got the yellow Lamborghini Murcielago and the Porsche 911 GT3 and the orange Lamborghini Miero P400. I absolutely love these cars. I'm a real car enthusiast, and being a car enthusiast, you always tend to be a real chronograph watch enthusiast. But I've had a lot of changes in the collection, and I want to start off by basically going for a rundown of the watches that have departed, unfortunately, in my chronograph collection in the last 12 months. Now, the first one that I sold was the Bulova Moon watch, the reissue. Lovely, lovely watch, guys, but I just found it a little bit too big for my wrist, to be fair. And as well as I love the watch, it was such a cool piece, but I have to let it go, and I sold that online. Next, that went was the Tudor PRS 200. Lovely watch yet again. However, it was getting no wrist time whatsoever, I have to say, and that was sold. One of my first ever chronograph watches, the Ramen Will Tango, that's gone as well, guys. That was one of the channel favourites. My Omega Speedmaster Reducer vintage piece, I bought it. I didn't even feature it on the channel because I've got a 2-tone Omega Speedmaster, and I literally got a buyer for that straight away, and I sold it. And then my Seiko Prospect Sky radio controlled chronograph solar watch. Lovely, lovely watch. I love that watch. It was so cool. The only problem with it yet again was the size of the watch for me, guys. I love the watch. It just was a little bit too bulky for my liking in the end. So I sort of fell out of love with that watch probably around about 7-8 months in, to be fair. And the Citizen Men's Rose Gold Citizen Eco Drive Chrono Time 80 watch BY0108 50E, that's sold as well. Very cool Citizen watch, but I don't know why, I just wasn't wearing it at all. However, I have reviewed all of those watches, guys. Have a look at the archives to check them out. But let's have a look what is in the collection. Now, the only watch that isn't on display, that is safely tucked away in my deposit box, is my Omega Speedmaster 2-tone. I've left it there. I don't tend to wear it that often anymore, mainly due to the fact that it is precious metal. It's got an 18-karat gold bezel, and I have hit it a couple of times, and it does indent very easily, and I probably only wear it on special occasions. But anyway, let's go into the current state of my chronograph collection. So probably the first one is the Speedmaster. There you can see it there, guys. But let's go into the other watches that I've got here on display. And the first one I want to show you guys is the Seiko Sportara, a sports chronograph watch by Seiko. This is a solar powered watch, but it's a very cool watch indeed, in black, iron plated. Just check out the way the chronometer works on this tachometer. Look at that, second hand. It's got a bit of a mechanical feel. Very cool. Look at the colour, the orange, the way it stands out. I just love this watch. It's got sapphire crystal as well. It's not the most talked about Seiko, to my surprise, the Sportara range. But they are very motorsport orientated. It's pretty sexy in this black iron plated version. Very cool indeed. Yeah, I love this watch. I don't know why, I just love it. It's just me. I love the orange. Let's leave it there with that orange Lamborghini. Very cool indeed. Next up is one for innovation, the Bulova Curve in rose gold and gunmetal. This hosts the ultra high frequency movement. This is the first curved chronograph watch, guys. Bulova still innovating. You know, this has got the ultra high frequency movement. It's not to everybody's taste. Look, it really does suit my skin tone, I have to say. Having Mediterranean skin as such, I just love it. And to be honest with you, my partner loves it as well. She absolutely loves it. She thinks it's an amazing looking watch. And gunmetal rose gold really does complement it very well. A very stylish watch. And the next one up is the new Bulova Marine Star. Two-tone rose gold yet again. It's a quartz watch, not ultra high frequency. I don't know what movement this watch hosts. It was a compulsive buy, but it is 200 meters water resistant. Very cool watch, screw down crown. And it is what it is, you know, I'm not going to say too much about it. It's just a cool looking watch. Very well executed by Bulova, I have to say. And yeah, just looks absolutely stunning. Very nice indeed. Right, on to the next one. Now, this watch, guys, needs no introduction. This was my holiday romance for 2018. It is the Tudor Chrono Blue Monte Carlo. And to be honest with you, out of all my chronograph watches, this gets the most wrist time out of all of them. And it really has become really a favourite in my watch collection. I love the colour. I love the cream dial. I love the bezel. I love absolutely everything about this watch. From the bracelet to the dial, the way it makes me feel when I wear the watch. It's just a sexy, sexy timepiece, I have to say. Needs no introduction, the Tudor Chrono Blue Monte Carlo. One of the coolest, funky, sexiest chronos out there, I believe. You know, it's not the most expensive chronograph watch in the world. It comes just over £3,000. I think they retail in the UK for, I think, about £3,200. It's an absolutely stunning watch. I got this brand new. I bought this from Ernest Jones. I absolutely love this watch. Yeah, what can I say? It's the reason why I don't wear my Speedmaster anymore. It's the reason why I don't look at any other chronograph watches, really. If I'm out and about, socialising in an evening with my friends, and I want a respectable piece, a funky, cool-looking piece, it has to be the Tudor Monte Carlo Chrono Blue. One of my favourite, if not my favourite watches in my collection. So what, let's get it on the wrist, guys. Bear with me. Look how funky that is. I wish I had that orange Lamborghini in the background. So cool. 70s style meets modern today's design. Aesthetically, it's so cool. I love it. I love this watch, guys. It's so cool, I have to say. Yeah, this is a chrono killer in my collection. It's probably why I've sold so many chronographs in my collection. I just don't wear them because I've got this in the collection. Why would you, to be fair? And I would pick this over my Speedy any day of the week. I love it, to be fair. I mean, come on, guys. It just looks so cool. You know, the thing is with my Speedy, I love that watch. It's very cool, the two-tone. But it's just so much more delicate than the Tudor, I have to say. The Tudor Chrono Blue Monte Carlo is so solid. Look, it's got a sapphire crystal as well. It's 150 meters water resistant. The crowns are all screw down crowns as well. I'll take that off for you guys to have a look. It's just such a cool timepiece, guys. Anyway, on to the next one. What have we here? We have the Bulova Chronograph C. Now, I actually bought this Bulova Chronograph C because I absolutely love the Tudor Chrono Blue, the Monte Carlo. But this is pretty much, I would say, if I'm not going to wear my Tudor Monte Carlo, This is my beta version, I would say. Beautiful watch, very cool indeed. This hosts the ultra high frequency movement. It's a very cool watch. A little bit bigger than the Tudor Monte Carlo, but it gets just as many compliments, you know, as the Tudor Monte Carlo. To be fair, you know, the Tudor gets the most compliments out of all of my watches, to be fair. It's such a cool watch. And yeah, but this Bulova is really cool, guys. I have to say, there's nothing not to like about it, to be fair. I love it on the mesh. It does come with a very cool blue leather strap that I'll probably put it on come winter. But for now, I'm still enjoying this on the mesh. Very, very cool indeed, guys. So, bit of a short video in terms of my chronograph collection. Am I going to add anything? To be honest with you, if I was to add anything, guys, right now, it would probably either be on a Mega Speedmaster Broad Arrow in all steel. I like that steel look. Or if I save enough money, buy an all steel Rolex Daytona in all steel. I think that would really sort of just top off my chronograph collection. Have a nice different selection, because I've got the funky pieces, you know, like the Bulova Chronograph C. I've got my Mega Speedmaster two-tone, which is a bit more of a dressy piece, I have to say, than just a chronograph. But I've got my sort of everyday, casual, evening sports chronograph in the Tudor Monte Carlo. And I've got my Go Grab chronographs, like my Bulova Marine Star and the Bulova Curve, which is a really cool watch, I have to say. You know, those of you that know about Bulova will know about the Bulova Curve. Really, really cool watch. Great innovation. And I've got my Seiko Sputara, which is my Go Grab watch. It's very cool indeed, I have to say. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I will be producing more videos on the state of my collection. Next to come are my everyday casual stroke dress watches. And then I'll look at my digital watches. And I'll probably do another sort of subcategory, because I've got a few other segments of watches I want to add to that part 3 and 4. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.